Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews. This is a channel that we do a lot of ranting and a lot less reviews. But today we're gonna do a review. Yeah, something from the old school. The old school from where? The golden age. The golden age of what? The golden age of being a child. You know, back when being a child was being a child. Going outside, playing with your toys and everything else, fam. But before we do that, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for all the positive comments and feedback and, you know, critiques, everything, fam. I just want to say thank you. Thank you just for watching the videos. You know what? Back in the day, we had this cartoon called A Real American Hero, G.I. Joe, where knowing is half the battle, where you went each day and watched a 30-minute episode of a cartoon and felt fantastic afterwards. Each episode had a message telling you what and what not to do if you was placed in this situation. Fam, you know what? Back in the day, they had this vehicle called the Cobra Mamba. A purple and black helicopter, man. I mean, it was a piece of work. It was a amazing piece. You know, they did a really good job on it. You know, I end up picking one up off of eBay. This guy doesn't have all the pieces, but, you know, it has some of the, you know, some of the main components, like the missiles in the front here. I mean, you know, the lasers in the front, then, you know, the missiles on the side. You have one missile at the bottom on this end right over here. It has a lever. If you hit it, it knocks the missile off. You know, the missile will fall off, you know, just like, you know, so then you have the lever at the bottom right here, which turns the rotors, which is very cool. So what we're going to do is I'm on demonstrating the rotors turn. This was really cool. You know, over the period of time, things are not, you know, the way they used to be or in the particular situation that they were. You know, like I said, things change. Then, you know, at the bottom you had like a hook part where as you open up, I don't know if this had a bomb. I don't know. I didn't really research it. I just remember as a child, you know, one of my friends had it and, you know, we used to play with it. It's gigantic and, you know, everybody used to take turns playing with it, flying it. It has two fins on the back, two propellers at the top, missiles on the sides that would have been there. Would have been more missiles over in here and on the other side, but you got missiles on the side here. You have two detachable ships that's in the front. I will show you how those come off. You know, at the top, this little black thing comes off if you're not careful, so you have to really be careful. Yeah, overall solid piece. But what I want to show you is this comes off right here. What you do, there's a piece right here that holds it in place right here. It holds the bottom part right here in place and it just pops out. So we pop that one out. We're going to pop the next guy out. So we pop the next guy out. So we have two out. So alone, this is a standard helicopter, right? You open the cockpit up and you can see it's where Joe would sit. But, you know, as a child, you know, one person would have played with the main ship and the rest of us would have played with the other. But see, you can't really tell. It looks just like, you know, a helicopter. It looks like an attack helicopter. It is sharp. It's a big piece. When I do my hands like that, it doesn't do it justice. It's huge. So what I'm going to do, this one, the door opens, boom, boom, boom. The Cobra insignia, two missiles on the side, laser in the front, the back where it connects at, which is the propulsion unit, which is the engine area. So as a kid, we used to fly them separately. Same thing with this one. We used to fly them separately. You can see out the holes in the side at the bottom. The ship was fantastic. You know, each kid would play with one. You know, back then, the imaginations were fantastic. You know, we didn't have a lot to go on. A lot of us couldn't have action figures in the inside of them. So what we did was we fashioned a ball of aluminum foil into an action figure and put rubber bands around his waist and his wrist. and around his legs, and we will paint them and make them look like an action figure inside of the cockpits. Fam, you know what? A child imagination. I mean, it was just, it's something to be reckoned with. See, this is where a lot of these new toys come from today, from the golden age, because a lot of times it's hard to basically come up with new ideas, so they reuse the old ideas. So a lot of people were asking me, they said, hey, there's a guy on YouTube, he's doing a G.I. Joe classified Sky Striker. The thing is huge. I mean, the brother knows his stuff. It's partially done. It's missing the wings and basically the landing gear. He's asking for a certain amount, to buy the plans to make your arm. But one thing is, you can't sell them or put them online or something like that. But my point, because he disabled the comments, and I'm gonna say this, my point, my brother, what I would do if I was you, same thing that anybody else would do. I will make them. He's 3D printing them. He's using certain software and things like that. I will make them and sell them. Now, he said he wants to put maybe some sort of mechanics in inside, whereas, things light up and things like that. And I was basically saying, I sent him a message. I don't know if he got it, but I was like, hey, you can get damn near $500 or $600 for these things. Why? Because it's so huge. The thing will take up half of that shelf back there. So, I seen somebody also talking about they want to do the Mamba in G.I. Joe 6-inch scale. Fam, so, my whole thing is slow down. Before you make something, make sure you understand all the complexities before you do it. And I believe, man, there's nothing to a grown man or a grown woman's imagination or a child, because I've seen kids put stuff together, and I was trying to figure out, how could I buy it? So let me show you how to put this back on here. Like I said, there's a point right here that it sits in. You slide it, and you click it up against the point in the front, and it clicks right in. So the other one as well. Fam, again, the stuff from childhood. So again, just to let you know, there's another piece that sits right here that helps everything click in once you do it. Fam, that's what I'm talking about in a nutshell. Everybody talking about what it is that they would like to do. But before you do anything, my whole point is, slow it down. Give yourself some time. Know what it is that you want to do. And know how much things will cost you. And how much, if anything, you're trying to sell it for. If you do the research before you do the actual product, you can determine how much you can sell your item for, how much this is going to cost you to make, and how much you can sell it for, because I'm pretty sure the guy is trying to sell it. My thing is, look at how big this thing is, for one. Like I said before, this is huge. This is not a small toy, it's gigantic. Just imagine how long the blades will be. So in doing that, this is 3.75. Just imagine 6-inch. This thing will be much bigger. The cockpit would have to be bigger. The ship would have to be bigger. This is why 6-inch toys cost so much. And this is a 375, for a 375. So what you do with your Joes, if you want to, you just hang it above. That's how I do my stuff. I hang it above. This used to hang here, for a minute, when I got it. I got it a little while ago. And I hung it up and I took it down because I didn't like the way it looked, because, it looked out of place. So I said, I try at a later date to put it on something else. But again, I got this off of eBay for a really, really good price. The guy let me know right off the bat that it was missing a few pieces. If I could work with that, I'm okay. Like he said, he don't know what goes right here at the bottom. He didn't know if it was a piece right here, because this side has a missile right here. On the pegs on the front, there's a peg on the side. There's a peg right here. It's on both sides. So he said, I don't know if it's missing missiles or do something supposed to sit there. He said, I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to you for this price. And if you want to look for the stuff, that's up to you. And I was like, man, that's a really good deal. And it's really nice of you, you know. Fam, again, that is cool. Just imagine how old this toy is and look at it. It still works. This is what I'm talking about when we were little, when I was little. Look at this. The craftsmanship, fam. You know. But I know we live in a different time now. I do know that. And I just want to say thank you again for watching. Thank you for watching my review, fam. Thank you for all the energy. Man, fam, it means a lot to me. But till later, thank you for watching. Peace out.